So this is one of the photo albums I'm currently working on, attempting to remove the photo so I can scan it and get a digital format of it. This was one of the much older photo albums from the 70s and 80s. So these photos are very, very glued on here, and I'm just using a lot of extra care as far as carefully, safely removing it. The worst thing being, if I'm not careful, it could rip in half and it's permanently ruined and there's no recovery. And I guess if someone is not comfortable with removing it first, you could just scan the whole page first and then remove it later. But I'm choosing to remove it first, and then I can place it into its new photo album, where it's much easier, more modern day, it's much easier to insert and remove. But removing the photo, I recommend starting from the corner and working your way around the edges there, kind of working towards the middle there. So, and once you get to the middle, you get more leverage as far as removing the entire photograph. It does tend to work better if you're pulling it against the grain. That is those yellow lines there on the sticky back cardboard. Pulling it with the grain, I've noticed that sticky back material gets stuck to the photograph, and you might have to pick apart little pieces of that, or worse, the material on the photo gets stuck to the sticky back, and that's really bad. So just follow your instinct and remove it as carefully as possible. It does need to, the goal being, it does need to be removed from this old album and into something a little more permanent, a little more safer, modern day album. So, when in doubt, just scan it first. But if you notice, once the photo is out, it does have that curve to that bend there. But once it goes to the new album and that album is shut and on the shelf and there's enough weight against it, it will eventually flatten out. So not a permanent thing, but in the meantime, it might be a little difficult to get it on the scanner in a good placement, and so you can lower the scanner cover to do your job. So once the photos are safely removed, scanned, and placed into their new home in the new photo album, as far as the sticky back 70s, 80s version, trash it. It's not doing any help for the photographs, and it just makes it more glued on there. So, and I think the photo albums nowadays are a lot more mindful as far as the actual preservation of the photograph and making it easier to take it in or out. But if I make another video, I'll probably go over the specific scan settings I use to get the best detail with the best quality.
Well, that's all I have, so bye for now.